In this video, we'll look into SQL question and answers part 6. So, question would list all records from the following table where QTY2 not equal to 10. Select star from SQL basics dot dbo dot realis. So we have this realis test table here, selecting everything from. So these are the records, and the question is list all records from the following table where QTY2 is not equal to 10. Quantity QTY2 is 10 in the first record. So it is 20 in the second record and it is null in the third record. So second and third record, the quantity is not equal to 10. So let us see what it will give. We say where QTY, I'll tell you why it is wrong. Where QTY2 is not equal to 10. Execute. So it has given only the second record. It didn't give us the third record. We go back to the table. So this record, the third record, is also where QTY2 is not equal to 10. But it hasn't given us this record. For that, we can't compare with null. We have to compare it with 0. So we use realis of QTY2 comma 0 not equal to 10. So then it has come into the number format. So null is not being considered even as a number because null is something unknown. That's why we shifted it to 0 with coalesce. Now it is displaying this both the records. So if there are null values, then you should be careful when listing all the records or counting all the records. Otherwise, count of the number of records or all the records in the table will go wrong if there are null values and if you don't use this values to change that null value to 0. Now question 2 would be get list of stored procedures database. So for that, execute p underscore stored underscore procedure. If you execute this, you'll get list of all the stored procedures. So if it is SQL basics, in SQL basics, I go to the stored procedures, programmability and stored procedures. Basically it will give both the procedure means the function and the procedure too. So it is listing out this fn is the scalar valued function, my function, and this dbo dot my function is scalar valued function. p1 is the stored procedure, and stored proc test is the stored procedure, and tfn is the table valued function. These are all the system procedures. Go down, there are all if there is sp underscore, then it is a system procedure. That's why in most cases for our user defined stored procedures, we define it as USP so that it won't clash with SP, which is a system stored procedure. So this how we can list out this stored procedures and functions. Now question 3 would be display today's date in dd YYYY format. Select, so we'll use the convert and then hit cat comma get date will give us today's date, and 101 will give us in mmdd YY format. If I execute this, then 9 is this is September, so 09 20 dd and YYYY. So we use 101 to get the date in mmdd YYYY format. Now let us see the question 4. Get all records from one table which are not there in another table. So we want to get all the records from one table which are not there in another table. So let us select these records. Let's start from SQLBasics.dbo.names1 table. So this has got the records ABCD. So names1 has got the record A, B. We have another table names2. So names2 has got the records. Execute ABEF. ABEF. So we need the records from one table which are not there in another table. So we'll get the records from names1 table which are not there in names2 table. So C and D are not there in names2 table, but they are in names1 table. Select from SQLBasics.dbo.names1 and then we'll left join. So when you left join, we'll get everything from the names1 table and then the names2 table. We'll be left joining to the names2 table on A dot. Let's give this alias names. We'll give this A and we'll give this alias name of B. Now say A dot temp name is equal to B dot temp name. So we'll be selecting records from names1 because we want records from names1 which are not there in names2. So here we say A dot temp name. So if we do this now and left join it, we'll get all the records from the names1 table. That means we'll get ABCD also, AB also. If I execute this, we are getting A, B, C, D, everything. So we don't want A, B because it's already there. They are already there in the names to table. So to get the C, D, then we say where B dot temp name is null. If B dot temp name is null, B is for names 2. If this is null, then we need those records. If I execute this, C and D are the record. So if we display the B dot temp name also here, execute, we get null. So if you don't give this where clause B dot temp name is null, then you execute this part, you get A, B. Here you are getting everything from left table A, B, C, D, and we are getting only the matching records from the right table, that is A, B. So these two are null. So when you say B dot temp name is null, you'll get only those records which are in the first table, which are not there in the second table. If you like the video, please subscribe by clicking on the subscribe button. For notifications on upcoming videos, please click on the bell icon.